prosperity for all of our people that doesn't stop. It didn't begin here for me, and it's certainly not going to stop with this campaign. It brings a very unique perspective to the city council race. It means that I have a sense of history. I have a sense of history not only as somebody who was born here and grew up here, but I also have a sense of place. I prepped myself all of my life to run this race. And even beyond this race, I will be running the race for them. It has to encompass both. When you talk about affordability and sustainability, they're not mutually exclusive of one another. In fact, they're codependent. We don't want to say and talk about affordability and turn around and raise taxes. You talk about sustainability, it's not sustainable to raise taxes because if you have to do it year after year, you know it's not. It looks like there's an increase somewhere for taxpayers or somebody else, people who can least afford it. So we need to not only make policy and talk about it, we need to walk the talk and keep the policies and actions consistent with that talk. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but plainly spoken, it has to do with having a decent, safe, affordable house to live in. Having access and opportunity, very basic things. Having an education that's quality and not having impediments or barriers in your neighborhood or having a situation where you're not afforded a quality education. And so we want to not only talk about that, but we want to create a Human Rights Commission, which will be a foundation for making sure that these rights, which are so basic, are encompassed and part of the process that the Human Rights Commission is chartered to pursue. Dee Williams swore her oath of office, and when she took that chair and when she left, that big ship, that big battleship known as the state of Asheville was turned forevermore, and the people are well.